Sarah always loved learning. She was curious about many things, like history, science, and different cultures. But whenever she tried to speak English, she felt stuck. Sarah grew up in a small town where most people didn't speak English. While she could read and write in English, speaking was a challenge. She often felt nervous and unsure of what to say. One day, Sarah decided to change this. She said to herself, "I don't want to be scared anymore. I will work hard and learn how to speak English well." With this thought in mind, she started her journey to improve. Sarah's first step was to use simple English. She realized she didn't need big or difficult words to start speaking. Instead, she used words she already knew. For example, instead of saying, "I am delighted," she said, "I am very happy." This made her feel less nervous about making mistakes. She also started keeping a small notebook. Every time she learned a new word or phrase, she wrote it down. She divided her notebook into sections like greetings, food, feelings, and hobbies. This helped her organize her learning and made it easier to find words when she needed them. Sarah knew that practicing every day was important. She began speaking English daily, even if it was only for a few minutes. At first, she practiced by talking to herself in front of a mirror. She would say things like, "Hello, my name is Sarah. I love reading books." Looking at herself in the mirror made her feel like she was talking to another person. Next, Sarah started speaking with her family and friends. They were very kind and supported her. Sometimes, they practiced with her by having small conversations in English. For example, during breakfast, they greeted each other in English or talked about their plans for the day using simple sentences. Sarah spent time listening to English. She watched movies and TV shows with subtitles. At first, she couldn't understand everything, but she didn't give up. She paused the videos and repeated sentences to learn their meanings. She also listened to English songs and tried to sing along. This made learning fun. One of Sarah's favorite activities was listening to English podcasts. She found a beginner-friendly podcast where the speakers talked slowly and clearly. They discussed everyday topics like shopping, cooking, and traveling. Sarah listened to these podcasts while walking in the park. This helped her learn how people use words in real conversations. Reading was another way Sarah improved her vocabulary. She started with children's books and short stories because they were easy to understand. As she became more confident, she moved on to newspapers and magazines. Whenever she saw a new word, she wrote it in her notebook and looked up its meaning later. Writing also helped Sarah a lot. She started keeping a diary in English. Every night, she wrote about her day, her feelings, and her plans. At first, she made many mistakes, but she didn't let this stop her. She corrected her mistakes and got better over time. One day, Sarah heard about an English-speaking club in her town. This club was for people who wanted to practice English together. Sarah felt shy about joining, but she decided to try it. At the club, she met people from different backgrounds. Everyone there was learning, so no one laughed at her mistakes. They played games, acted out short plays, and told jokes in English. Sarah loved the friendly atmosphere and looked forward to the meetings every week. Sarah also used technology to learn English. She downloaded apps on her phone that had exercises, quizzes, and games. One app even let her chat with native English speakers. This helped her practice real conversations. She also watched videos on YouTube. Many teachers explained English grammar and vocabulary in simple ways. Sarah found a channel where the teacher gave advice on using the right words in different situations, like ordering food at a restaurant or speaking during a job interview. These tips made her feel more confident. Sarah's journey wasn't always easy. Sometimes, she felt upset when she couldn't find the right words. But she reminded herself that learning a language takes time. She celebrated small successes, like when she had her first full conversation in English or understood a movie without subtitles. She also learned to laugh at her mistakes. Once, she wanted to say, "I am excited," but accidentally said, "I am exhausted." Her friends laughed, and so did she. Moments like this taught her not to take herself too seriously. After practicing for months, Sarah noticed a big change. She could now find the right words more easily. She spoke with confidence and enjoyed having conversations in English. Her friends and family were proud of her progress. One day, Sarah gave a short speech at her English club. She talked about her journey and shared her tips. "Don't be afraid to make mistakes," she said. "Speak as much as you can, and the words will come to you." Everyone clapped, and Sarah felt proud of herself. Sarah's story shows that anyone can learn to find the right words in English with effort and patience. Here are her tips. Start simple. Use easy words and short sentences. Don't worry about being perfect. Practice every day. Speak English every day, even if it's just to yourself. Listen and repeat. Watch movies, listen to songs, and follow podcasts in English. Read and write. Read simple books and keep a diary in English. Join groups. Find clubs or online communities to practice with others. Use apps. Try apps and online resources to make learning fun. Stay positive. Celebrate small wins and learn from your mistakes. Sarah's journey had ups and downs, but she never gave up. Today, she speaks English easily and keeps learning new words. Her story is a reminder that with patience and hard work, anyone can improve their English skills and find the right words when they need them. As Sarah looked back, she realized how far she had come. She remembered the days when speaking even one sentence in English felt impossible. Now, she was not just speaking but also helping others. Her story inspired many people at her club to keep trying. Sarah often said, "Every word you learn is a step forward." Keep taking those steps, and soon you'll be running. Her journey also gave her new dreams. Sarah decided to become an English teacher to help others find the right words, just like she had. She believed that everyone had the power to improve, and with the right guidance, they could reach their goals. Her confidence and determination were proof that hard work truly pays off.